Hey guys, so today I have swatches of the Essie Summer collection for 2016. This is a separate collection from the Shimmer Brights. They just released them like really back to back this year. There are 6 polishes here. I got these from sparklecanada.com, but I know people are finding them in Ulta stores and other stores, and they're probably quite a few places online by now as well. So yeah, 6 polishes, and I will get into the swatches. So the first polish is called Coconut Cove, and this is kind of an off-white cream color. So here's one coat. This one is a bit streaky on the first coat. Formula is good though. I feel like it's just a tiny bit thin. It's not terrible, but it's noticeably thin than the last. I just finished swatching the Brights collection, and so it's a bit thinner than all of those were. So here's 2 coats. This one is still a bit streaky on the second coat, so I'm going to do a third. I don't know though. It's really close to being opaque. I might just call it good here. No, I'm going to do a third coat because my pinky finger ended up really streaky. So here's 3 coats. And this one covers completely in 3. It was pretty close on 2, just a little bit uneven for me still. And this one does dry pretty shiny. So there is 3 coats of Coconut Cove. The next polish is called Viva Antigua, and this is a turquoise with a gold shimmer. So here's 1 coat. This one is a bit sheer on the first coat. The shimmer stands out really nicely though, and the formula is really good as well. So here's 2 coats, and this one covers completely in 2. It dries pretty shiny, and that shimmer that's in there stands out really nicely on the nail. So there is 2 coats of Viva Antigua. The next polish is called Berried Treasure, and this is a slightly orangey pink. So here's 1 coat. This one covers pretty well on the first coat, a little bit uneven. Fantastic formula though. I do feel like you get a lot of polish on your nail, like way more than you need. So end up having to go through and try to swipe some of the extra off. So here's 2 coats. And this one covers completely in 2. This one definitely dries a little bit darker than it applies when it's wet. And this is kind of more of like a semi-jelly kind of polish, so the finish is really shiny. So there is 2 coats of Berried Treasures. The next polish is called Hiking Heels, and this is an orangey red cream. So here's 1 coat. This one also covers pretty well on the first coat. It's a little bit sheer still. The formula and the finish and everything is pretty much identical to Berried Treasures. Slightly jellyish. So here's 2 coats. And this one covers completely in 2, and I also feel like this one dries considerably darker than it applies. It's a little jellyish, so like the last one, it dries very shiny. So there is 2 coats of Hiking Heels. The next polish is called Loot the Booty, and this is a medium to darker blue with a blue shimmer. So here's 1 coat. This one covers pretty well on the first coat. It's nearly a 1-coater. It's just a little bit sheer still, a little bit uneven. Great formula though. I do feel like, I mean the shimmer stands out nicely, but I feel like it's not quite as strong as it is in the bottle. So here's 2 coats. So this one covers completely in 2. It was nearly opaque in 1. I think most people could probably just get away with 1 coat for this one, although I do think it gets a tiny bit deeper on the second coat. So there is 2 coats of Loot the Booty. And the last polish is called Tribal Textiles, and this is a black with a silver shimmer. So here's 1 coat. This one is a little bit sheer on the first coat, but that shimmer is really strong. Great formula on this one. So here's 2 coats, and this one covers completely in 2. And again, that shimmer stands out really nicely. It's really strong. So there is 2 coats of Tribal Textiles. So Loot the Booty is my favorite. I really like the name. I don't like saying it, but I do like it. But it's also blue, and it has a nice strong shimmer, and the shimmer is shifty between like a blue and a pink, and it's gorgeous. And I try really hard not to pick the blues and the greens in every single collection that I review, but sometimes it just has to be done. So I really like this one. So that is the Essie Summer 2016 collection. Again, I got those on sparklecanada.com, but they are available a lot of places now and popping up in stores. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will talk to you later. Bye.